Yeah, I think it's okay now. All right. Good evening, viewers. I think it's just 4 minutes to 10, and that's all right. I remember the last time I was on Facebook Live, and some people were not hearing me. So let me know if there is any audio problem. I can stop immediately and try to come back again. But if all right, I'll just continue. Okay. I hope everybody's hearing me loud and clear. I just want to talk about this commission of inquiry that is going on. This commission of inquiries, people are obliged to choose language of their choice. I understand that. But they wanted to prove to the people that because of their appointments, various appointments in their various capacities, they are all bold enough to come before a commission and speak in English. This is the problem of some of the African countries. There is nothing wrong for you to come and give your evidences in Wolof, Sarahule, English, even though you are going to cost the commission a little bit more money because they are going to invite somebody to translate or interpret. But again, because you are a commissioner, you feel so embarrassed that people to come and say, oh, a whole commissioner of so-so region cannot even express himself in simple English. Thanks to Yahya Jammeh's ability of appointing people. Thank you, Yusuf. This is the problem. Otherwise, I can tell you, there is no commission around this world where there is no choice of language. You can always choose a language that I am very, very comfortable to do it in this language. People must understand English is not our mother tongue. We all understand that. It is not easy to stand before a crowd and give a speak. It's very difficult. This is why some of us are thanking God now that I remember very well as early as Form 1, in fact the first 2 months in Form 1, I was brought before an assembly hall of 410 students, excluding the teachers, to come and explain to the crowd why I was having a nickname of so-so-so, to explain. This was very, very, very difficult. But that was one of the places that somebody could learn how to face a crowd and give speaks in English. It is not our mother tongue. It is not a problem when you make mistakes here and there. It's normal. Like me, I'm just ABCD at English. But my friend, if you are called a governor, regional governor, you are given that big appointment there. Your office, every correspondent was written in English. Nothing, no other language. You are brought before a commission and you still have a choice of language. But you say no, you decided to say no, I should continue with English. And you cannot even, it is too embarrassing. Let us understand that not only Gambians are watching this. These things are scattered on YouTube everywhere. You are a lieutenant colonel. You are brought before a commission of inquiry. Lieutenant colonel, well dressed, immaculate. You are asked in simple terms of references. Am I not facing a crowd now as I'm speaking this way? People are listening. Yes, it is normal for me to make mistakes here and there. That's very, very normal. But make sure your mistakes are minimal and they can be understandable. But don't make mistakes that are not called mistakes, but that are ignorance. Like what we are saying, you don't even know it. This is different from a mistake, a simple mistake somebody can make. If you know you are not there, please Tell them that you can only speak Wolof, Mandinka or Jola is allowed. I can tell you. If you want to prove this, ask them tomorrow. They'll allow you to speak in any level you can speak. They are going to bring somebody to interpret. But if you are embarrassed to bring an interpreter, you are still embarrassed yourself for in another way. And that's the worst way. A state regional commissioner, a lieutenant colonel. I have not been following this commission that much, even though I know the importance attached to it, but I'm not following it that much. But I've seen a couple of people talking. During their interaction, I decided to pick my own observation. But what I could see was, it was too bad. All right. I just want to say this. If you are fond of working this commission, I can tell you, if you know what is A and B, you should be able to see the people who are running into trouble. Already, I have seen 3 people who ran into problem already. 3 people. I can tell you this. I have never studied anything about law. You can ask Mustafa Fall. He knows laws more than I do. I don't know what is the meaning of law. Unless you help me. I don't even know. I don't know my right and my left. But what happened is already 3 people ran into problem. I'm just telling you this so that they can know and you can know. You can tell them if you want. You can call them and tell them. One, I'll start with my colleague, Solia. You are asked to go to Central Bank and receive a cash amount of 100,000 US dollars. And you went. You said you went without any letter. But upon your arrival at the Central Bank, you saw a written letter, already written, a letter. And that was, the letter went like this. I am directed by the President of Republic of the Gambia to receive an amount of 100,000 US dollars from so account from the Central Bank. Signed by who? You. That means to say that you are the author of that letter. Point blank. Modou Lamin Mendy, I'm sorry. Your intake is after my intake. I never know this will happen to you. I'm sorry, but you have a problem. You have a serious problem. I'm telling you, I'm not Bensouda or whatever. I'm telling you that you have run into problem. A very serious one. Because you went with the letter. You said the letter was there, ready, waiting for you. But now on that letter, you have all right to come back to your senior. I joined the army before you. I was your senior in that army. You would have come back to Colonel Baji, wrong, General Baji rather, and said, Baji, General, I've noticed something here. This letter was not written by me, but it is just like I'm directed by the president or so, and I'm the signatory here. So that means I'm the one who wrote the letter. Then, if that time Baji tells you, or Baji told you, rather, that no, you must still come and collect it, then you can mention that to the commission. Alright? You took an oath. I know you could not lie around that to say, because Baji is not around, it's out of our catch. This is why, because of the Quran, because you converted to Islam, thanks to Yahya Jammeh, when he used to honor people who will just sacrifice one day and say, I'm no more a Christian like this. So yours too went in that way. Because of when Yahya Jammeh became the president, he was at State House there, you were there, then you suddenly converted to Islam. Bravo. You just added our number, that's very good. So because of that fear of that Quran, you could not lie and say, no, Baji still told me that I must do this or that. So you have run into a problem. Number two, the second person that ran into a problem was the guy, that commissioner, Khan, I don't know who said he has been working for 50-something years, uselessly, could not even, that 50-something years could not help you. You were given $600,000 to go and do meat business. But you decided to do the business with some part of the money, and some part of the money was directly paid back to Central Bank. All right. You were asked in simple terminologies that after selling the meat, how much money did you have? You said nothing. They were telling you, they were speaking to you as if you are from primary 2. Oh my God. I'm very, very embarrassed today. Yeah. Me, I'm nobody. When the whole oh my God. It's a commissioner. How many years? Help me here. You were asked, you spent 100,000, even if you were selling a kilo of meat at 50 burus. At the end of the day, you have collected some kind of cash. That cash, how much was in your hand? You say, nothing. Oh my God. Can you imagine? So you can see, that's why I'm not following this commission, because if I'm following it, I'm going to do my own analysis here. And that's what I'm doing. This is the first time I'm doing this thing, and I'm doing it in English, so that I want to prove to the audience that these people should not, be doing. They should not have done what they have done. One from their way of speaking or response, the way they were answering questions was all wrong at all in totality. That commission, I don't know, something. No wonder you were, I don't know what. Oh my God, he could not say anything. That man could not say anything. At least you have gone to primary 6. You took a common entrance examination. Whether you pass or not, you have gone to another school different from primary school. That alone is all right. Primary 6 alone is all right. They were all jumbled up. They cannot say anything. And yet, they know that they could have chosen any local language as their language of choice, so that they'll bring somebody, you can make an interpreter. Nothing of that sort happened. So you can see, these two people are already into a serious problem, because you were asked to tell the commission how much, after selling the meat, how much money did you have in your hands? You said nothing at all. That is a lie. Unless the meat was gratis. Unless the meat was free gift or free gift. But the meat was sold to people. And after selling it, you have collected a considerable amount of money. How much was that money? This question could not be answered. So now you are putting yourself into a problem. That means you took money from Yajame, and that was government money, and you cannot account for $100,000 dollars. So that means you are in. You are in. The offense is theft. That was theft case. Using government fund in a wrong way. So for Modou Lamin Mendy, you took a letter with you, because you said you made the letter there. All right. The letter, I don't know who took the letter there, maybe by one of you call it, those people around who used to, messengers. Because in the public service, you used to have people, messengers, especially the State House. Fatih was there and somebody else. They used to be carrying this official correspondence here and there. Maybe the authority was taken there by somebody. But normally, what I know is, if you are supposed to receive any money, anything from central bank or anywhere, you, the recipient, normally used to go with the authority. And that authority, it was clearly stated that I'm here to, I'm directed by the president to cash this money. So now, and there was nothing written there like General Baji. This was just a plain language, but signed by who? Mamadou Lamin Mendy, Lieutenant Colonel Mendy. That means you sign it, then you own it. Because once your signature is attacked to that document, that means you are the owner of the document. Yeah. Mullah, I'm sorry. I know you were a very, very disciplined guy at the time I was working with you, but I'm sorry, you have a problem. So this is it. So I'm just telling you people that this commission of inquiries, you already see or you already understand how important it is. It is very, very important. Through this, we will know the type of people who were given government positions, were they capable of manning those positions. This commission is another forum where it's going to help us to have some proofs, standard proofs, in regard to some people's appointment, whether their appointments were indeed on right channel or not. This is it. Can you imagine? A lieutenant colonel was just there. Oh my God. I was like, how can you say I was sent from command? I cannot even understand. So, anyway, you will see lot of this kind of things as the commission progresses. Anyway, I'm just telling you people, please, if your day is not yet, and you know you are supposed to appear before that commission, please choose any language of your choice. Don't worry. Already the embarrassment is caused because Yahya Jammeh put you in a place where some people could not be. So, but don't care now. Don't worry about that much. Because before you embarrass yourself more or further, give them your language of choice. Because English language, as I tell you, is not easy. It is not our mother tongue, and it's very, very, very difficult to speak fluently without mistakes here and there. You know, mistakes, as human beings, we are fallible. We are bound to make mistakes here and there. Because of our human imperfection, we have to make mistakes. But a mistake is different from an ignorance. Like, if you made mention of something, if you form a sentence, if you construct a sentence, and you make mistake, people know it's a mistake. For example, I want to say he, and I say she. But all of a sudden, in the same conversation, I say he again, they'll know, okay, that was a slip of the tongue. But this is different from when you cannot even manage your sentences. That means, please, if I were there, I would have chosen Mandinka language. This is the language I understand. Look, the way I'm struggling with my English here. As you can see me, I cannot do it well. I cannot speak English. But I know my language, I can speak it very, very well, to the best ability of my knowledge. So therefore, there is nothing wrong. So for you people who have not gone there yet, I'm just telling you, whether you know it or not, it's your right to say that even though you are appointed by a dictator to man a government office, but when it comes to speaking English before a commission, you cannot. Tell them. They'll bring somebody. Sadabaro will be there. Somebody else. Modou will come and help you. Then the commissioner will never speak to you in any language apart from English because it's official. I can tell you, it's not allowed according to the law. The commissioner will always speak to you in English, unique. But the commissioner will make sure that somebody is provided for you to do the interpretation for you. That's what they do. This is basic law that you need to know. You don't need to go to a school of law to know these things. So it's a very, very big embarrassment for government officials of that magnitude to come to a commission of inquiries. They could not answer, they could not articulate themselves because of simple English. Then why? Why are you suffering yourself? Before going through all this embarrassment, please, there is a language that you can speak in the best ability that you can. So choose that language of your choice, man, so that they'll allow you to speak that language. This is it. So never, never, I would have tell the commission that what I've done was wrong and I don't want to talk much. Then I stop there. And this is another way. Let me just tell people, this commission, the way they are sitting, as the longer they sit, the more government spends money on them, even though the funds are coming from somewhere else. But now, it is good for the commission also when a witness can come and appear and just help the commission quickly and say, what I've done was wrong and I've nothing to say much, I'm wrong. Oh yes, that can make, because they can use that and punish you. You can receive simple punishment because of you have helped the commission to gain time, because you would have just go there, beat about the bush in 2 hours or 3 hours, but instead you decided to finish everything within 5 minutes. Then superb. So some people would have done that because you know you are already wrong. If you think you went to that place and you only say, I'm acting on others, this and this thing. No, that is not it. The fact of the matter is, if the letter in your hand is written in English that I'm directed by the president, and that letter, the person who undersigned the letter is the author of the letter. Wala mot me letter of safe. Sign o me letter of safe. Jumala safe me a sign because it last sign. O totally letter of safe. Hani bi ita film for fan. There are, in fact, as far as the commission is concerned, kodot lata. Itle kodota because it letter nata. You come directed by this. You kodot dila. Ya di menna. Ole kodota. Wala tad. Men to be letter bala. Me request kidam banka falanga kunga kodota. May I sign wole safarok because ni modo ya sign ni modo later did later it sign more later suffer already sign. That means that man is telling you go and steal money for me. Then you are still the man responsible. Otherwise, no for a man can be it a phone initiative from your drum. You could let me put somebody's name there, or let me just say I'm directed by this. Let me just frame my language in that way. But yet, you are, in the end, stupid to sign as the author of that letter. So that put you in big soup. That's a problem. It's a theft case. It's a scandalous case. It could lead you to anywhere. I'm sorry. But this is what happened. So, gentlemen, I'm going to stop here. Because I'm not seeing anyone doing this type of thing on Facebook Live. So every now and then it is important if you can do it. This is the analysis of so far what I've seen. The few cases I've worked today. In fact, it's not happening just now. But I just went to YouTube and look at them and I said, okay, let me just do this tonight and see. That's all. So this is it, because some people are just looking for the sake of looking, but they are not understanding the whole idea about it. So, Sister Asna is telling me, don't stop, my brother. Stay another 1 hour. I cannot. Oh my God, 1 hour. I cannot do this. I have to stop. And I just want to tell you, Cecilia, do you know that some people are already tired of us, that we are always on Facebook. Even in Facebook, can't you stop this Facebook now? We cannot stop. You know, if you see something happen, Amanke, you know, we like talking, that's why we are coming here. It's not easy. Easy. Much more. A language me and English. You are trying to avoid mistakes. It's very, very difficult. We are trying. It's not my mother tongue. No. So I just want to make sure that I speak to you in the best way I can. I'm trying to see around the corners, everywhere, within the framework of my my English grammar, just to improve it here and there, because nobody wants to make mistake, or nobody wants to make mistake. Yes? So, this is it. But definitely, frankly speaking, the people appearing before this commission have the right to choose their language of their choice before you continue to embarrass yourself, just like some posts did and Modou Lamin Mendy. The number of witnesses I have watched so far who gave their evidences in English, these were the two people who were below average, far below average, as far as their English, their capability of speaking English is concerned, or was concerned rather. Definitely, it was too bad. Before they want to, if they want to confirm this, let them go back to YouTube and listen to themselves again. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I'll post something on Facebook Live. After 30 minutes, I will realize that, oh, that one was a mistake. And because of one or two mistakes, I have to delete the whole video. Sometimes this do happen to me. It do happen to me. Yeah. So this is it. So don't worry. My take is, if you know you are as bad in English as I am, please have your choice of language. Any of the local languages in the Gambia, you can pick it. You can pick that one. Tell them that you can speak Mandinka, Wolof, Jola, Sarahulafla, any language that the Gambia you choose. Yota. Sometimes. It's not my choice, but because left a message for left a move be so abekola because Niagibe Gambia no bema angale kan fana moy be ka fono katun la wulula menen de wulul ma moy e man takara modo e ba angale kan moy de ko dul fana wulula ma moy nyamen bar han sa ni nga fa mande ka kan fana modu be je ita moy no la bar ngala ko nga fa mande ka kan wala moy la be sala Gambia dan nga fa angale kan la so angale kan fana advantage do soto modo sa moy melanko ina mo sikilim fam asa moy no so definitely wala na sometimes in ka ketan ningam fay angale kan kono here na mi rinta nga sama mande ka kanto because sometimes ka mogala koy konko af mande ka kono akoy mbika moy so definitely as I said earlier on yes, people like me cannot speak English too. Me too, I cannot speak English. You think I can? I cannot. But I know I am able to say something in English so that I can solve my problems. I know that. And I know if I am brought before a commission and they ask me to choose a choice of my language, I will choose Mandinka. Unless they force me to say, they force me to take English by force. Like if they say, no, you must speak English, then I have to. I'll try and I'll take my time. And the way you do that is very simple. When they ask you a question, use that question to answer. When did you start working as governor? When did you start working as governor? Then you start from there. I start working as governor. Then you are helping us. It's very, very easy. Just listen to the questions. But I could see during the process, I beg your pardon, can you repeat that? All that is because you have no good command of English, period. You are a political appointment, and unfortunately, yes, about Lamin Delanco, maybe one day, Angelican Phobia Sai Almalta, Alman left to avoid Kafukunta Angelican Formula, Albica Forno, Albatinala. It's very, very embarrassing. The whole world listening to you. I used to come here and do a small campaign for Liberia because I know the people there understands English than if I choose to speak in Jola or Wolof or Mandinka. So you have to be very, very careful. In any forum you want to talk or you want to chat with people and you know it is not a force that you must speak English, please if you know you cannot go further, ita kenola shift to any language that you have a good command of. So commission of inquiries is not like you have seen yourself within the groups of, or within a group of angels sent from Almighty Allah. No, they are human beings, even though they carry some kind of authority and weight. Sembo Bela, they can use that sembo against you when you are wrong. But if you are right, they cannot do anything to you. So please take your time. Answer. You have to use technique. If they ask you a question, use that question as a guiding principle to help you to answer. For example, when did you start working in the army? Then you start from there. I start working in the army in the year 1989. Full stop. What were your responsibilities in the army? My responsibilities in the army were this simple. While my brothers and sisters, I have not seen any female there yet who was so bad in English, but I'm disappointed in my fellow men. A big man like you stood before a commission of inquiries. You cannot answer simple questions in English. And I can tell you, if you cannot answer simple questions in English, you are putting yourself into more trouble. Before that, please, your next sitting, change your choice of language. Tell them, look, Mamadou Fofana sifal konte ndama angale kamoy. Ofo ninte be gemba vale mamoy ngamande kakamfu na jara mane kakam. Ito du ko ento Fofana. Ite ngo ente be ami watu menna. Ni rank karle bembulu, ni makamule bembulu ngaf mande kakam. Nte mistake lawto. But English cues jantu moment now, you cannot speak English. Ngabem fo manka lamol albala moy kan, is very embarrassing. Ila mo diamuta ila yalam we are all adendi masakun comme ila banko ni ila banko mo na fintre banko e bantla na diamuta diamo correcta aka die fala may lonko hani na nyaton ko ni fintre banta ni be diamola ndul gol kijo kam fara pour kana mistake ngabem fo ngalon na nte I'm that sensitive. I'm telling you, a public figure, you are thinking the Gambia Bantala ya Samba. We have done it. Neither a Bantala, neither a mission, a Kamuru Kumandika for Gambian delegation, a Kadiam killing. Nibo Diamola, Kumila, ila friend, ila politica diamu, you can do Alamakana mistake. Because na mistake is embarrassment. So the same thing. Bankudin Kendo Ngani Soto. I have this intention and goodwill for all of them. Ni nata min commission nyati no angale kan korekirum fono ba forosente nde fo mamoyd bari auto local language fo speak local language is allowed bari ngani min foden kawya anin kufa moya ita sonna mande ka kan fala nan sura kan fula kan ibe traje tan wrong. You are embarrassing yourself. Ibe angale ka ronde fala wrong as if you stop at primary 3. Oh my god, primary 3. Ibe ka fono Ni alamo is very embarrassing. Alta YouTube ale alamo killing at your own leisure time. Listen to them. Some of them are just. Ibeka like for fun. Munana, we are proud of this panel today, especially that guy something sane. Was sane man more incident. That sane that man. I don't know him before in my life. That man is very capable. The way he was, that man should work in the National Security Section. Alilama angala kaunate. Akala tanta amanga kontesiva because my mouth is too fast. That man is taking his time from one word to the other. And his English tenses are in order. This is why we are proud of him. Nadia Matambeka happy. What would have been the result if this commission, will form Angela? Do you think they are going to pay them that amount of money they are receiving? No. Based on their qualifications and their experience, that's why they were given this chance. They were given this opportunity to carry out this mission for us. So you cannot draw this line out. It must be considered. You have to say the correct thing, because the correct thing is your right, and there is always a choice. So it is no excuse to say English is not our mother tongue. That is why I'm bombarding the commission with bad English. It's no excuse. There is a language that you can speak. My friend, speak that language. Speak the language you can do. You can speak. Before bombarding us with that, I don't know. It's not. I cannot even refer it to as in between language, but below average, below standard. Commissioner of a division, lieutenant colonel in the army. We call them redneck. You are coming to colonel now. If you are a colonel, redneck, they have something red here. It's a big appointment. If this colonel is sent out now to represent Gambia Armed Forces in a forum like Africa Endeavor, and he happens to be the team leader of that Africa Endeavor team, and he's given opportunity to give a vote of thanks. We all know what, if they ask you to come and give out vote of thanks, what are you expected to do? These vote of thanks are not given in Mandinka or Manjako or English, or Wolof or Sarawule, no. You have to give your vote of thanks in English. So you think this Lieutenant Colonel can represent Gambia in South Africa, Africa Endeavor, when 128 countries sitting down, at least 5 from each country listening to you? You think he is not going to be an embarrassment to us on that day if it happens? All right. Anyway, I'll stop here. But one thing I can tell you, as bad as my English, if this is what you can also do or what you can also deliver, please select any language of your choice. Mandinka, Wolof, Sarahule, Fula, whatever. But make sure, please, avoid English as far as commission is concerned, because the whole world is listening. And there's no room for error. Everything should be perfectly delivered so that there will be no confusion. I thank you all for listening. Please, these words that are coming out to you now are from me, and I'm responsible of my statements. And I'm not bluffing here. I'm not telling anyone to stop speaking English at the commission. But what I'm telling you is, if you know your English is as bad as mine, please, next time around, choose another language of your choice, which is going to be a local language. It's allowed. It's very allowed. I can tell you. They'll allow you to speak in Mandinka, Wolof, whatever. Somebody will be brought there called interpreter. And that interpreter will help you. Thank you. Allah Baraka.